NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB! Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports and MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly and today we're at Seaside Park as the Magicians baseball team takes on the Salem Witches. I'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV, and stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. So, we got a really nice day here at Seaside Park. It's a little on the chilly side. Now if you're 16, 17 or 18, it probably doesn't bother them at all. But Marblehead's in white, home team. They come in with a 5-4 mark. They're facing Salem, who's had a very rough outing so far. They've been outscored in the first 7 of those 9 games, 72-17. They're 0-9. And so they come into this game, and not surprisingly, but sometimes it happens with schedule making. Tomorrow, these two teams will play again together at Salem. So it's a home-and-home series. But for Marblehead, they've had 5 wins and 4 losses. For Salem, it's been losses to Peabody, Saugus, Masco, Swampscott, Winthrop, Fenwick, and Gloucester, and one of those twice, I believe. So that's the way it looks right now. Our defense for Marblehead is Wyman behind the plate. On the mound is Allen. E.J. Wyman and Colin Allen is the battery. Ryan Angeli is the first baseman. Ethan Harwood. Ethan Harwood is the second baseman. Grayson Leventhal is shortstop, and James Machado is at third. Around the outfield, it's Downey, Lyons, and Wales. And on the mound, Allen gets ready to deliver his first pitch. Our first pitch comes in, a swing and a miss, strike 1. Rich Caudill is behind the plate. Greg Uncher is the official in the field. This one's hit foul to the left side. Oh, 2. First batter in the ball game. Called out on strikes. Sandy Arundel comes to the plate, right-handed batter, batting shortstop. Foul tip, strike 2. One down. This one's hit solidly to center field, but closing in on out there in center and making the catch is Madden Lyons. 2 down. Noah Thompson comes to the plate. Foul ball. First pitch strike to all three men he's faced so far. This one's popped up and out of play. Shy of the tennis courts. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. This one's swinging. Had a called strike 3 on the first one. And Marblehead will come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning. No score. No score as the bottom of the first inning is about to get underway. Alexis Canela-Reynosa on the mound, and he'll be pitching to Gavin Ryan behind the plate. For Marblehead, the first batter is Ethan Harwood. Bit of a breeze blowing right to left. Nice sun. And not much in the way of coldness. Low 60s, I think. High 50s by the end of the ball game. Strike 1 called on Harwood. Harwood is the second baseman for Marblehead. Canela-Reynosa on the mound. First name is Alexis. Defense straight away all the way around. Lean back a little bit. Ball. Out of play. As I said earlier in the game, in the first 7 games, Salem had given up 72 runs and only scored 17 of their own with no wins. They're 0-9. Low and away. Ball 4. Marblehead gets the first base runner of the ball game as a walk. It looked for a moment like he might have been hit by that, but there was no signal from the umpire, so take it as a base on balls. Harwood, and he didn't react to being plunked at all. If it did, it would have just brushed maybe his arm. There he goes. First pitch running, pitch is high, and the throw is late. Stolen base. Leadoff hitter walks and immediately steals second. Runner in scoring position, the batter. Grayson Leventhal, shortstop. Big kick and strike called. I'd like to hit it right over into right center field. Right center field. There's a lot of room that way. It's behind the runner. Ooh, had to lean back. Big breaking ball. It looked like that didn't break very much. Nobody out. Runner at second. Bottom of the first, no score. Marblehead in white. Again, had to lean away. Second base on balls. Runners at first and second. And the batter is James Machado. Had a good season on the gridiron as well for Marblehead. Ball one. Low and away, ball two. So far, the players do look down at the coaches from third base and first base to see if there's a signal, and I can't see them saying anything but take all the way. Although that he went for that one, fouled it off to the right side. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 on. No score. Bottom of the first at Seaside Park. Stepped off the rubber, get the runner back. That was Harwood back to second base. Three balls, 1 strike, I would imagine. Or maybe 3 and 2. Breeze picking up slightly, blowing from the right side to the left. Skips out of the way for the third straight base on balls. First 3 guys are on for Marblehead. Bases loaded with Harwood at third, Leventhal at second, and Machado at first, and Tim Wales, right-hand hitting home run specialist. He's had a few in it. Takes a strike as it drops in there. The zone's gonna, with this sort of performance by the pitchers, these and the umpires are aware of the troubles that Salem have had this year. 1-1. That strike zone might expand a little bit. So Wales is just looking for something to hit. Runners are ready to go if he does launch one, the 4th man in the line. This one gets away from the catcher, but nobody's going anywhere. Quickly retrieved by Gavin or Ryan. Is it Ryan Gavin or Gavin Ryan? I think it's Gavin Ryan. So it's hit in the air and it goes off behind the grandstand and out of play. Two and two? Yeah, 2-2 count. Canella Reynosa sets to deliver, and Wales at the plate, ducks underneath it. This one gets away. There was some room to come home, but with nobody out and the bases loaded, and now a 3-1 count, I think, to Wales. Why risk anything? So the runners stay put. This one's hit hard at the shortstop. Gets underneath his glove. 1 run is in. Another run comes around third to score, and Wales is on his way to third. Here comes an error on the throw to third base, and Wales makes it all the way around to third base and knocks in 3 runs. So Harwood, Leventhal, and Machado all score, and it's a double for Wales, but he ends up on third on an error. Throwing error, or I believe it was a throwing error, so it was it's 3-0 right now. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. Batter is going to be Andrew Delacamera. Let me just take a look if that's the correct strike called to the left-handed batter. Wales about 2 steps off on the grass on third base. This one's hit to center field, and right underneath it is the center fielder for the out, and the runner at third is Wales. He tags up and scores, and quickly it's 4-0 Marblehead. So 1 out, and the batter is Wyman. Wyman's the catcher. Alexis Canelo Reynosa throws it high. Oh, hits the batter. He tried to get out of the way, but he got hit by the pitch, so he goes on to first base, and a pinch runner will come in. Check on the runner's name. Ball 1 low. Catcher comes out as it got out of his glove, but it squirted across the foul line on the right side toward the grass, not too far away. And he just kept an eye on the runner and trotted out to pick up the ball. Madden Lyons scoots back. Here goes the runner to second. He's in standing and safe. Madden Lyons is the center fielder. Pitch again. Catcher had trouble with it. It was in the dirt, but he knocked it down and kept it in front of himself. At first it looked like he thought it was behind him. Second baseman creeping over to the bag. Strike called. Dylan Glass is out at second base as the pinch runner. Again, Golfdad hits it into the dirt. 4 runs in here in the bottom of the first inning. It's Marblehead 4, Salem nothing. We have a runner at second base. Glass, pinch runner for Marblehead. This one's hit sharply. Third baseman ranges over, looks the runner back, fires across to first base, and he can't hold on to it. The runner stays at second. I'll say it's an error on the first baseman not being able to make the catch. Ryan and Gilly, the batter for Marblehead. Strike on the corner. One out. 4 runs in for Marblehead and runners at first and second. Batter is in Gilly. Hit over the pitcher's head, steps on second, throws to first, doesn't get the runner at first, and it drops out of the glove anyway, but a run comes in. So Wyman scores. He didn't score. Is that Wyman? Okay. Yes. So a runner at first and a runner at third. The run did not score on that particular play. Up high and away. Yeah, it's still Glass who was at second. He's at third now. Ball away. Strike called. And Gilly, left-handed batter. Not unusual for a first baseman. And catcher Ryan tried to frame it a little bit, but when he did, it just proved that it was outside. Runners at the corners. Carved foul and out of play down the left side. Quickly over to first, runner back safely. Glass comes off third a few steps but goes right back. Madden Lyons is at first and Glass is at third. That one's misplayed by it was a tough play, so it's going to be a hit. Brings in a run. That is Wyman who scores. On to third goes Lyons, and Gilly is at first with a single. Again, runners at the corners. It's just one down so far. Strike one on Angeli. No, excuse me, on Downey. It's not Downey, it was Harwood. Harwood hits it hard down the left side, and runners are going, and it's a fair ball all the way around from first to score. Another couple of runs for Marblehead. As Harwood gave it a blast. Gets a double. Brings in Angeli, and Lions in front of him. Pop out of the glove of the catcher. On to third goes Harwood. Leventhal at the plate, second time here in the first inning. Right behind the catcher. Harwood stays at third. Hit on the ground, foul to the left side. Grayson Leventhal walked and scored in this earlier part of this first inning here. Seven runs in for Marblehead. Leventhal looks at a strike. Walk, walk, walk. Double. Fly to center. Hit by a pitch. Error. Those are how the batters got on base. That fair ball. And chugging around first on his way to second. The throw is now coming in to the shortstop who's out in the fringe of left field. He gets a double. And Machado, he walked and scored earlier this inning. Hits it into right field. Another run comes in. Leventhal. Out comes Tim Wales. He doubled and advanced on an error. just outside the line and foul down the first base side. One out for Marblehead, and looks like 9 runs are in. Swing and a miss. It gets behind the catcher and on to second. Goes the runner. That's Machado. The pass ball. Canelo Reynosa delivers. Hit sharply over the third baseman, out into left field. This will score another run. Rounding third and heading for home is Machado, I believe. And Wales ends up at second. Andrew Delacamera. Let's see if that's the correct. Yeah, Andrew Delacamera, left-handed batter, coming to the plate. Designated hitter, left-handed batter. He was hit by a pitch and scored. Stole a base. His first time up this inning. Pitch is inside. Ball 1. Delacamera was responsible for the only out this inning. Fly to center field. Looking back out there at Wales at second base. He trots back to the bag easily. No throw. This one gets way away from the catcher. It was way outside. Wild pitch. And Wales goes on to third. Swing and a miss. Delacamera. Fly to center his first time up. Chops at it. It goes foul to the right side, back to the Salem bench. Wales is at third. Gets away, and here comes Wales down the line. He should have this easily standing up. He does. He scores. And another wild pitch. I have 11. 11 runs scored. And it's still, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1 out. So maybe more than 11. There are 2 outs. And a walk. Pitching change. We go. Well, are they going to change, or are they just going to talk? So the pitching change is the second baseman for Salem. Noah Thompson comes to the mound, and Canela Reynosa goes to second base. And a break. Hit sharply to the third baseman, fires it over to first, and it gets away from the first baseman. And a runner advances to third, and the batter gets to second on the error. Madden Lyons comes to the plate. So Wyman is at second. Andrew Delacamera is at third, and at the plate is Madden Lyons. Noah Thompson on the mound, pitches inside, called a strike. Wants to get home for dinner. Two down. There was a fielder's choice and a play at second. Swing and a miss on the strike. Madden Lyons. I think Angeli was the one who got the fielder's choice on the hit. It wasn't really a hit. It was a fielder's choice on. Made it to base, and Lyons got cut down for the second out. So there are 2 outs, and I have 11-0 right now. And I just checked that with the Marblehead bench, and they said that they have the same number. Fouled back off the screen. Madden Lyons reached on an error and then scored. Center fielder. Again, car foul behind the grandstand or over the grandstand and out of play. High ball. Thompson looks in and fires. This one's hit high and deep to left. Runners are on the run. Left fielder can't catch up to it. And 2 runs have come in, and it's a big double. Lions hit the double to left. Sent the fielder running up the hill, but he still couldn't catch up to it. Now it's Angili. Reached on our fielder's choice, his first time at the plate. Pass ball. That moves Lions on to third. Up in the air, playable. Pitcher comes off the mound. Thompson squeezes it, makes the catch, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 runs scored in the inning. Oh, Thompson on the mound. First pitch is swung on. Thompson grabs it and races to the bag and makes the play himself. Nice play by Noah Thompson. That's one unassisted at first. That was Pacheco who was batting. It's now Uriel Gonzalez Vargas. Vargas swings on the pitch, and it's over to third base, but no play is made as Machado got tied up a little bit over there. Give him a hit. Hard shot. Anthony Santana at the plate. First time at bat. Comes up with his team trailing by 13. Throw over to the first, not in time. Diving back was Pacheco. Thompson's pitch is a strike. So the way the rules work on this sort of thing is that if it's a 10-run or more lead after 4.5 innings, that's the end of the ball game. Picked up by the shortstop. Nice play on the pickup, but the throw was out of line. So an error. Nobody's covering home, and the third baseman wisely comes running down to cover third. That was for Marblehead. Nice play by the third baseman. And Gilly? No. Machado, heads up. And now we have runners at second and third. Swing and a slow roller, and it comes back across the line. No, it's a fair ball. The umpire made a great play there. He was right there watching it, and he followed it right down the line. And so it's a hit. Runners, the bases are loaded. Gavin Ryan comes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Ryan. This is bunted high in the air. Catcher coming after it. Did he make the play? Yes, he did. Nice play by Marblehead's catcher, E.J. Wyman. Levi Crockett, first baseman, comes to the plate. He ducked underneath that one. The bases are loaded and one down. Oh, two down, excuse me. Pacheco got, or that was the first play when Thompson picked it up and beat him to the bag, ran it straight himself. Up high. So two down. But the bases are loaded here for Salem. Strike called. Thompson winds. Hit in the air. It could be trouble. Shortstop back. Shortstop makes the catch, and that's the third out. Nice play by Leventhal, Grayson Leventhal, on the pop out. No score for Salem in that inning, although they had the bases loaded. It's now through 1.5, 13-0. And welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. It's 13-0. Marblehead up, and coming to the plate here to start the bottom of the second is Aiden Downey. First pitch is high and away. This one's hit back, aiming for John Caswell. Strike called. Interesting, it's Noah Thompson, number 10. And he's on the mound for Salem. Kind of looks at a ball. Up high. Back in time. Harwood at the plate. That one hit him. Goes to first. The runner Downey goes to second. No out, 2 on. The batter at the plate now is Leventhal, I believe. Yeah, Grayson Leventhal. Scored twice in the first inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players scored twice in the first inning for Marblehead. That's a stat you don't hear about very often. So right now we have Downey at second and Harwood at first, and Leventhal standing in on the right side of the plate. Thompson's pitch is up high. Thompson delivers. Strike called. So the rule is up by 10 through 4.5. Then the game can be called. Getting cooler as the game goes on. Still the breeze steady, pretty much right field to left field. This one's in the air, center field. Getting a beat on it. Makes the one-handed grab out there for the out, and that is Leventhal, I believe. Let's see, 14, yep. No. Leventhal, number 4. So flies to center. 1 down, 2 on. And it's Machado. If he hasn't been sub 4 yet, I don't think he has. He has been sub 4. This one's hit in the air and caught out there. Not on the fly, however. Caught on the bounce. And that was hit by pinch hitter number 6 for Marblehead. This is where it gets kind of crazy. Okay. Sawyer Adams, number 6. And this is Tim Wales. The base is loaded. Looks like it hit off either the catcher or the umpire. Wales ducks down, but the strike is called. Called on strikes. And the batter is Andrew Delacamera. Base is loaded, 1 down. Hideaway. Pitch from Thompson. Thompson came in late in the first inning, as he and the starting pitcher, Alexis Canela Reynosa, switch places. Strike called. Two and two, it looks like. It was a very quick flash of his fingers. The umpire, I mean. Short leads all the way around. Stretched out on the pitch from first, anyway. Strike 3 called. Called out on strikes. And the second inning comes to a close. 13-0. I'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. We'll take a quick break. Top of the third inning. Marblehead leads it 13-0. Colin Allen on the mound for Marblehead. At the plate, had to duck under that one. At the plate for Salem is Barakauer. He was called out on strikes in his first at-bat in the first inning. Allen's pitch catches the corner. Called strike. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Barakawa. One down in the top of the third. Sandy Arendel comes to the plate. Shortstop. Flied out to center his first time at the plate. Hit. I could not see it. It looked like he caught it out of play. Is that true? Yeah, out of play. So it's not an out. There's a white line out there. They go over all of this for about 15 minutes with the coaches and everything about all the ground rules at the field, and there's a white line across over there about in the same spot as this one's going. This one was also out of play. So even when it's caught, if it's out of play, it's not an out. So it wasn't. That was the case there on that first one that was caught. Arendel. Swing and sweeping swing, but no good. Two down, and Noah Thompson comes to the plate. Working quickly. Hit a long way to the left side. Strike called. 2 strikes here on Thompson. Held up, takes the ball. Hits it right back at the pitcher, but out of his reach. Picked up by the shortstop, fired across. Nice play by Leventhal. So that one goes down 6-3. Thompson is out. The Witches go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the third. And through 3.5, it is Marblehead 13, Salem nothing. So the bottom of the third inning. And the batter is E.J. Wyman. Catcher looks at an outside pitch. He scored twice in the first inning. He was hit by a pitch, and I think he must have walked in the second time as at the plate. Hits this sharply on a couple of bounces to the shortstop. He has trouble picking it up, so hard shot. I don't know. I'd say that's an E6. So an error on the shortstop, and Wyman's at first. Madden Lyons comes to the plate. Center fielder. Time called. Little 3-step lead at first by Wyman. Catcher looks down at him, but Gavin Ryan didn't throw it, and Wyman didn't go. Didn't make a move to go. In the dirt, but a nice pickup. Well, he stopped it, but did not pick it up. That was Gavin Ryan, the catcher. Pitch is a breaking ball, and Ryan looks like he's going to throw down to first, but does not. Thompson on the mound for Salem. Pitcher. Strike called on that play, on that pitch. And it's Madden Lyon at the plate. And Wyman on first. It was hit high in the air, behind second base. Shortstop after it and cannot catch up to it. Runners are safe at second and first. So a single for Lions, and Wyman advances to second base on the single. That will bring up Angeli. Ryan Angeli scored in the first inning. It's his second plate appearance. Fouled and rolls softly towards the visitors' bench. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the third. (13-0) Marblehead. Hits sharply to the third baseman, puts his glove out and catches it, makes the play on the runner, and then throws it away to first. Well off the bag, but the first baseman was able to catch it. So that's 1 down as Wyman is tagged out by the third baseman unassisted. And on to second goes Lions. And at first is Angeli, and that brings up Downey. Left fielder Downey gets away from the pass ball, and I believe it was a pass ball. And that moves the runners up. Runners are at second and third. It's away from the catcher. Bounced right up over his head, but he not very far away, and runners didn't go anywhere. So the walk is issued. And Downey is Down to first, the bases are loaded. One out, and 3 men on. Strike called, and we're back to the top of the order. This is Ethan Harwood. So Lyons is at third, and Gilly is at second, and Downey is at first, and Harwood is at the plate. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Bottom of the third, excuse me. I was looking at the second one. So we're not in the second, so the bottom of the third inning. One out and 3 on. Strike called. Ethan Harwood at the plate. Got some RBIs out there waiting for him.
Walk it up.
This one's hit. The shortstop makes the catch on the fly. Harwood is retired. 2 down now. And the bases remain loaded, and it's Grayson Leventhal, I believe. Yeah. Leventhal has scored twice, singled and walked. Looks at a ball. Strike called at the knees. Strike called on the outside. This one's hit to the shortstop, picks it up, fires across, and the throw is not in time. Run scores. So Lion scores. And on to third goes Angeli. Popped high and out of play. Sawyer Adams at the plate. Popped up. Bases still loaded. High and tight for a ball. Had to lean away from it. Short leads at all the bases. Now they stretch it out a little bit. This one's hit straightaway center on a bounce. Score 1 run, and that's what Marblehead will get on that play. A single up the middle by Adams. Brings in a run. Pinch hitter for Marblehead is number 5, Dylan Glass. And that was hit foul out of play to the right side near the basketball court. So Dylan Glass comes up to the plate here in the 3rd inning with Marblehead up 15, at my count, 15-0. Hit in the air, right field. It'll score at least 1 more. Misplayed by the right fielder, and he'll bring in another one. Maybe 2, just 1. So 2 altogether on that play. And pinch hitter number 35 for Marblehead, Declan Gibson. Runners at the corners. Gibson leans away, but gets called a strike. Gets a strike called on him. Pitches away from the plate, but Ryan gets a glove on it and stops it, but drops right in front of him to the right as he was going that way. Gibson a swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes. This one's hit hard to center field, but right there to make the catch was Jeremiah Barakauer. And Gibson flies out for the 3rd out. To the end of the 3rd inning, we'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports and MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. We'll be back right after this.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Matt, wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
One down, John. Ground out to the pitchers everyone saw. I was over checking the score. That's what you get with high school baseball on community access television. So it's 17-0. And Pacheco, I believe, was the one. Let's see who's at bat. Yeah, okay, so Pacheco, 1-3, one down. So it grounded it to the pitcher, as you saw. One out. This is the top of the fourth inning. So 4.5 innings probably remain. Oh, at halfway through the fifth inning, it will be probably the end of the game. So you have to go 4.5 innings if your team is up by 10 runs or more, and right now it's 17. At least 16. There's a little bit of a disagreement. I went over to the Marblehead bench, and they were counting them all up, and one guy's saying 16, and the other guy's saying no, 17. So we settled on 17. Is it Santana or a substitute? I don't think I've seen this player before. Number 7 for Salem. Swing and a miss. And that does it for the top of the fourth inning. 1, 2, 3. Swinging strikeout. So Marblehead now comes up in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading at 17-0. The bottom of the fourth, and it's DePhillips who comes to the plate as a pinch hitter. See if I can get his first name here. William DePhillips, pinch hitter. That one gets away. I don't think my scorebook has ever been this covered in ink. They say you're usually supposed to do it in pencil, but I can't. I like the dark look of the ink from a ballpoint pen. This one's hit in the air towards center field and caught on the bounce for a single. Yep. So a single to center for William DePhillips, and another substitution coming. Number, did he say 11? 4-4. Pete Rhodes. Okay. So the pitching the pinch hitter was for Leventhal. He's coming back in. The catcher had it in his glove. It didn't look like he knew it. So let's see. 44 is Pete Rhodes. Yeah, Pete Rhodes, junior. Pete Rhodes is a junior. Pete Rhodes hits it solidly, bounces a few times to the second baseman. He goes to the shortstop, who missed the bag and missed the tag. He missed the bag is what he did. Barahana is pitching. He called him out. I saw him making the safe sign. I guess so. He was making the safe sign, but he was out. So Rhodes is at first, and DePhillips is retired at second. Hit high in the air. Gilly. So it's hit sharply to the shortstop. Pitches it to the second baseman, over to first, not in time. So they get the lead runner. This batter is number 20, Marcus Waitkus. Gets away from the catcher. On to second goes the runner. I think that's Gibson. We'll see. So a runner at second. 2 down. And Wadekus at the plate. Doesn't bite on the high one. So, called out on strikes, and that ends the top of the bottom of the third. What does it end? Bottom of the fourth. We got one more half an inning to go. And welcome back. We're at the top of the fifth inning, and let's see, it would take 17 runs to make by Salem to go. There's a new pitcher for Marblehead, number 1, and that's Ryan Stockbridge. And the batter is number 21. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, Tornosa. He started as the pitcher. And then he switched and went to second base, and then he came back. He's been in the whole game. Swings and fouls this one back. I think that was a foul. I was looking at the scorebook. We'll see. Hard shot to the first baseman. Niels, perfectly played pickup and put out by Marblehead's first baseman. 3 unassisted. And the play was made by Angeli. Yeah, Ryan Angeli. 1 down. What number is this? Let's see. Is this number 14? No, number 11. Number 12. That's Logan. Logan Coltis. Pitches away. 1 down. Again, if you're up by more than 10 through 5.5, the game will end at the end of the half inning. So 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They're down to their last out. Marblehead could move to a 6-4 mark. In all likelihood will. Levi Crockett facing Stockbridge. Strike called on the corner. Outside, 1-1. 2 down. Marblehead leads it by 17 runs here in the top of the 5th inning. Ball 2 strikes, another strike, and the ball game will end. A little bit low. Baseball games never end when you think they might. Strike on the corner, and that does it. So, through 4.5 innings, Marblehead moves their record to 6-4, and Salem drops to 0-10. The final score: Marblehead 17, Salem nothing. Be sure to stay tuned, because when we return, I'll announce the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game.
The Marblehead Sports Shop offers custom sports apparel, team uniforms, and Marblehead branded one-of-a-kind gifts. and is proud to present the MHS Sports on MHTV Player of the Game.
And welcome back to MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is Grayson Leventhal. He had a solid game at shortstop. He scored 3 runs. He's been a leader throughout the season, and he's a consistent player and hit another consistent night tonight. So congratulations, Grayson, from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game Award. And we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Once again, the final score, lopsided victory for Marblehead, 17-0. From all of us here at MHS Sports, I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?